Oh, hello. Hello, hello. Hi, my name is Eric Daniel, and I'm here. I'm the author of the Saxophone Survival Kit, a guide for aspiring professional saxophonists or just anyone. Okay? So, that's what that's about. And you can find it on Amazon. You can find it. Saxophone Survival Kit, Eric Daniel. And it's really about saxophone survival. That's all. You're probably wondering, what is saxophone survival? I see a guy with a flute. What's that about? Well, that's about saxophone survival is enhanced by playing other related instruments. And one of my main favorite related instruments is flute, but also clarinet and the other types of saxes. I don't know, alto, tenor, soprano, baritone. Some guys even go into oboe, which is very unusual. Uh, but if you can do it really, really well, you'll be working all the time in the theaters. Once the theaters open up, because now we're on lockdown. But that's another story. But you have to stay in shape, and so try to stay in shape and get better all the time. So, how can we get better with the flute? Main thing, I know everybody says this, and they say, why do they say it? Because it's true. Long tones. You need to develop your sound. How can you develop your sound? By playing long tones on your flute and listening to yourself, and trying to put your embouchure in focus in the various registers to cover the range of the flute. If you're going up, if you're up here, whatever. But I'm playing a D because I like it. It's a nice central note, just to kind of get a centering point for my sound. So I'm going to do a D and then an A and then a D lower, going down. So you can like put a tuner up there and kind of get those notes, the A, the D. Those are the notes I like to line up. But then G, try G. I like to use who. Like just no tongue, no articulation, no T, kappa, and then TK or D, so any of the tonguing stuff. Just who for right now. Just so I can see where that air is and where it's coming from. The support. I can only get the note to come out if I'm pushing from down here. Okay? So, and just let it go, just try to play it as loud as you can, even on a D. Don't worry, the instrument will not blow up in your hands. The instrument's not going to blow up. I've tried it and tried it. I've never been able to blow it up. So, don't worry about that. But try to blow it up. I'm just going, okay? I'm trying to find a good spot. Exaggerate. Don't worry if the note breaks up, it breaks up. That's what you have to make it break up to see what the limit is. on that string, on that column of air. That's the column of air. And then the notes will just bounce off of that, just bounce right off it if you keep that air going on. So I'm going to E flat, E flat, E flat. Go up the fifths, you know. Fifths and octaves are great. And you'll notice when you start getting up, you have to be careful of not getting sharp. On the bottom, have to be careful of not going flat. So you need a tuner nearby to help you see where the places are where you need to give more support, like on those bottom notes. Keep them moving, don't let them flatten out on you. And don't let the high notes fly away into sharp land, okay? That's, you know. So the only way you can do that is spend a lot of time in getting to know your flute by playing long tones on the flute, finding where the center of the flute note is, the column of air. Keep that moving, the air moving, and watching your tuner to see where you have a sharp tendencies. Try to work those out with your ear. You know, when the instrument is warmed up, trying to find a good sensual tuning area where you don't have to go out of your way to play and tune on the notes. And then let your ear guide you. Look at the tuner and let that guide your ear. And then your ear is guiding what you're doing to adjust. Maybe lightening up on the airspeed, a little more airspeed, a little angle, a little more angle, but without making any exaggerated movements. I like to do about half an hour of long tones. Get the Marcel Maurice book, Art de la Sonorité. That has a lot of sonorité, whatever. Art de la Sonorité, Marcel Maurice. That's a classic flute book. And other good flute books that you should have. We'll talk about that another time. It's like the Taffy Gobert. I like Trevor Y. Has a lot of great exercises for sound, and just will give you a good overview of what the flute is all about. So I think just continue like this. Play your going down. Work from your strong part of your horn, like the central part, and where you sound full, and try to get that fullness down into the low ranges as you're going down. First, try to get the G when you like it. Take it away, put it back, go right back to that spot. Go back, go back, go back, go away, come back. Just so you always, you're learning like where it is. And do that a long time. You're like the Karate Kid, like that, just over and over. Then do them longer. And get it to be absolutely as smooth as you can get it. As long as you can go. Use all your air. And then, because later you're going to need all that air to play phrases, long phrases, low phrases. It takes a lot more air to play in the mid and low ranges on the long tones. So you need to spend time there. Okay. That's about it for now. I don't want to, keep you here all day. Next time we're going to be talking about this, but also going more into flexibility, like, just intervals. More flexibility, getting around, moving around, but staying centered, okay? So, I hope that was helpful, and I just want to remind you to click the like thing around here somewhere, and please do subscribe so that you can be, notified, if you would like to be notified when the next video comes up. I should be up again, like even tomorrow with the next version of this. But you never know. So if you hit the subscribe button, you'll get a little notification. Okay, thanks so much for hanging out, and have fun with your flute and your tone development exercises.